already admitted that you had something to do with the murder. What's good, YouTube? What's good, potentials? What's good, sneaky gang? How y'all doing? Hope y'all been sneaking and creeping, staying healthy and wealthy, having motion and flowing like the ocean. Hey, if you don't know by now, you need to know. Hit the clip.
I'm the only one now let outdo me. I got hoes by the crew tryna do me. My life like a movie, get hit in the water. Don't got put in no work, I in order. This shit ain't got serious, the millions come plural. I'm leaving.
80. We back with another what? Another reaction video. Hey, we gonna be reacting to YNW Melly's friend says he admitted it and got rid of the murder weapon. So it seems like I told y'all, man, with the YNW Balton, everybody is just now snitching, bro. Everybody's snitching because I told you the world is changing and nobody wants to sit in prison for too long, bro. Everybody wants to go and see what's happening in the world. It's like I told y'all, back then people would sit there and sit there and sit there and wait for their time to come. So they get out and see the world change, because they'll be like, oh, the world's the same, it's not gonna change. But now people are like, nah, I'm tired of sitting, I'm tired of being in there for too long, I didn't do it, this is what happened. But hey, stay tuned for what I'm finna say at the end. Let's get into the clip.
At Fredo Bang's house, everybody was saying that it was a drive-by shooting. Who said that? Melly. Who? Melly. Okay. He was telling me Juvie died in his arms. Whoa. Did they say they found a gun that was bloody? At the time, yes. Kobe did tell me that. Explosive testimony just surfaced in the YNW Melly case. Travion Glass testifies that Melly admitted to the shooting when talking to someone else, and the very next day, they allegedly went and got rid of a bloody weapon. Travion gives up a lot of details in this video. Stick around for the last half, hit subscribe, let's go, boys. All right, here we go. Here's the deposition of Travion Glass. Attorney for the families, Mr. John Phillips, is going to be grilling him at the beginning here, so let's get it. He was born in Atlanta, moved to Gifford, Florida, met Christopher Thomas Jr. in middle school. What's that behind you, a banner? How long has that been up? A couple years. What's on that banner? Juvie. So he literally has a banner of Juvie behind him on the wall or something. Why'd you put it up? Because he passed? Okay, I'm sure his family would appreciate that. His nickname was Fetty because he lost vision in one eye. Nickname obviously is from Fetty Wap. Who were the founding members of YNW? Founding members is like, it's really like nobody, because like everybody had their own part. Nobody was the boss and nobody was bigger than nobody at the time. It was just people was rapping. How did that change? It did what everybody expected. Somebody got noticed. It went from like he got a buzz and ended up being another charge. When Melly got out, they shot the video Youngins. I'm not sure which charge they're talking about. I think Melly did get arrested for drugs at some point, so maybe it's that. What was Army Gang? Army Gang was just like YNW. It was just like there were more people that was around before we met YNW people. It was like the same thing. Another rap group. Was Melly part of Army Gang? No, Melly wasn't around then. Was Juvie part of Army Gang? Yeah. Were you part of Army Gang? Yeah. Who else? It was a lot of people. Did you ever notice Jamel Demons to have a different kind of personalities? No, not to my best knowledge. Were you aware that there was a recording of Dontavius Withers where he was recording talking to some of Sack's family? No, okay? There's a discussion in that recording about Jamie King having some sort of relationship with Cortez Ash. So I found a Cortez Ash on SoundCloud and he reposts a bunch of YNW shit, so I'm guessing this is him, whoever they're talking about. But I don't recognize this name right now. I was kind of aware, I don't know what they was doing. This is Cash Motivated, a rapper who I think is Cortez Ash, right? I mean, it looks like the person I just showed you guys.
Yeah,
John Phillips asked about the Cash Motivated medallion Melly wore. Do you know how he got that? I'm pretty sure they shot a video or something, or I think that was around the time when Melly was out of his gram or something, and that's when he had like a photo shoot or something. Cash was probably around, yeah. Okay, so I was right, Cash. How long did he wear the Cash Motivated medallion? Probably from the time of that picture in the video shoot. Did you hear about some sort of fight that they had and one with NBA YoungBoy or somebody? Yeah, I heard about it. What did you hear? I just heard there was a fight. They didn't really talk about it. Morning hours of October 26th, so 2 days before the murder. Was there anybody that you were aware of that specifically wanted Melly dead? No. What about Juvie? No. Sack? No. Cortland? No. June 11th, 2018, Jamel and his mother seeked trademark protection of the YNW World brand or logo. Were you aware of that? So they did it with Cash? It says, as principal, Jamel Demons is vice president, Jamie King, they're seeking trademark protection, it looks like, of this golden block logo. He didn't know about it. Was there some sort of board meeting where you elected Jamie King as vice president No. So remember, that's part of the lawsuit is that they profited off these murders and everything. And there was a whole conspiracy to get rid of Juvie and Sack to profit off of it and steal the YNW brand. Do you know Juvie assigned his rights to YNW over Jamal at any point? No. Did you? No. So now he's showing him pictures of them in the studio the night of the murder before they left. What happened to the files that night? Files as in music? Yeah. I believe they made a few songs. I think Juvie made a song and Sack made a song, but I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm not sure. Do you know if they ever got them? They probably did if they got it sent to the email. Juvie and Sack were killed hours after this photo was taken, correct? Yes. For the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. Do you know what happened to the tracks they laid down that night, if any? Everybody just stormed out. I'm not sure if they told him to send it or if they just sent it on his own. Who went to the studio? Melly, Sack, Bortland, Tay, AD, and Kobe. So 8 people, yeah. Who drove there in the red car? Me, Tay, Kobe, and AD. Who drove in the dark Jeep? Bortland, Sack, Juvie, and Melly. He said the same thing in the criminal trial, that Melly was in the Jeep, leaving the studio, which he's on camera doing. But what was the plan for the night? I think we're having a 12-hour session booked. Do you know who paid for it? No. Everybody's supposed to record, everybody that was a rapper. I think Sack and Juvie, I think Melly did a little bit, I'm not sure. Do you record? No. What were you doing? I was just sitting behind the 808 just observing. Learning? Yeah. What was everybody else doing? Smoking and drinking. We was drinking Hennessy, drinking lean. What's that? Cough syrup. So you didn't make it 12 hours. Why not? They came to a conclusion to leave because people was sleeping. And what was said or done? What happened? I believe Sack was making a song at the time, so he was in the booth, and when he came out, he just was like upset, and he kind of woke everybody up.
Bro really did a lot of talking. He did a lot of snitching. Like, damn, telling names, what's certain names, terminologies of the names. Like, bro, what the, bro? Y'all call this your bro? Like, this guy was snitching. This ain't no bro. This is a real rat. Like, damn. This is worse than Young Thug. This is worse than 6ix9ine. This is worse than Gunna. This is worse than Baltimore. Like, damn. This ain't no bro. This is a rat.
That was sleeping, kind of shook him up, got him up, and said his words, and everybody stormed out. Why y'all sleeping in here? We could have slept at the house. We got a 12-hour session. We supposed to be making music. Other than that, he just stormed out. Okay, was there some sort of water thrown around or something? I've seen stories about that. Do you recall? I think that's what he did to get him up at first. Poured a little water on him. Okay, jeez. What if Sack Chaser poured some water on Melly? And Melly got annoyed by that. Sack does that every morning. Like the days I was there, that's how he wakes him up. 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Sack would throw water on you. Who got in the car? Melly, Sack, Juvie, and Bortland got in Jeep. Mite, AD, and Kobe got in the red car. You're 100% sure on that? Yes. Did that ever change? No. You're 100% sure on that? Yes. When did you first find out something had happened? It's probably like early morning. I was getting a lot of phone calls. I was told they got in a shootout. I wasn't even told somebody was dead. I was just told it was Juvie and people shot and I need to get to the hospital. Have you ever met Frederick Givens or Fredo Bang before October 26th? No. How'd you meet him? I met him the morning of finding out Juvie passed. How'd you come out to be in the presence of Fredo Bang? Drew was telling me everybody else was and telling me at the Fredo Bang house and drove me.
Creators, I built these 3 apps to run my business just using prompts with base 44.
Me there. Who was there? Melly was there, Kobe was there, and that's about it, I think. And then Track. Was Melly wearing the same clothes he had the night before? No. So bro switched clothes, because remember, the state's theory is that whoever did this got blood all over them. Did you ever see Melly go back to YNW, the house, after you recorded? We all went to Fredo Bang's, so after you say we recorded? No. Did you know how Melly got from, I guess, New Era to Fredo Bang's house? At the time, I didn't know. Okay, do you now? I believe in the first trial, he had texted him a ping to come get him. He texted Fredo Bang to come pick him up. He had to tell Juvie's mom that he was dead. Did you Facebook DM Melly after this happened? Yeah. I didn't really know what happened, just was hearing they got in a drive-by, and that's when, like, Evan started to come out, and Chris's family started to ask questions. Evan started pointing to Melly, so I was just trying to make sense of the whole situation. Jesus, bro. Did you know there was surveillance outside the club? Oh, I did, because there's like a big TV in there showing you. It's cameras everywhere. Fall is here and we're all extremely busy at either work or school. Good thing EndaCloud ships a vacation straight to your home. EndaCloud built for that sweet girlfriend. Literally legal, free ingredient. Look, they have that. It's got it. Free shipping. Plus free ship for 20. And think. Episode. Melly get in the red car? No. Did you ever see him in the red car later on? No. I believe I was back in Gifford at the time and everybody around me was saying how Juvie died. At the time I didn't know. And it was like, bro, whatever bro said, that ain't what happened. They just tell me like to get answers from him because he was in the car. So at this point, people in Gifford, I think Juvie's family are like, they think Melly did it. Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah. Did Melly admit that he did it? Not to me. Are you aware if he admitted that he did it to somebody else? Yeah, who did Jamel Dimmons admit this to? To the homicide? I'm not sure. I know he texted somebody and said he did. I don't remember. Move to strike as speculation. I'm gonna strike it. Holy shit. He could be thinking about the whole message where Melly said, I did that shit shush or whatever on Snapchat, right? Which I think ended up being out of context. There's a message on that account to Mr. Henry from October 28, 2018 that says, telling Kobe and Fetty acting like hoes. Remember giving a statement to Detective Moretti in this case? Yeah. Do you recall Sack laying down any sort of diss track or threat in a rap lyric that night? No. Do you recall any stop of the red car to let somebody in? No. At Fredo Bang's house, everybody was saying that it was a drive-by shooting. Who said that? Melly. Who? Melly. Okay. He was telling me Juvie died in his arms.
Oh.
Whoa. Holy shit. I don't remember knowing that detail. Okay, where did he give any details about where the drive-by? How did it happen? No. At the time, they was just like somebody started shooting at them and they was trying to keep driving. Portland trying to explain how he was trying to keep driving while being shot at, but it was all a lie. Holy shit. Portland, how do you find out it was a lie? Because they phone records placed them stopped at a place for a certain amount of time. Okay, like staged? Staged. Thank you. Jesus. Straight behind glass.
Damn.
Some people would say this is snitching, right?
It is.
But I mean, he's saying it's the truth. This is what he's saying happened. He doesn't want to get...
Bro, whoever was asking him questions and how he was saying everything, bro was telling a story like he was the plane box recorder. You know when planes go down and they got that record in their box booth? He was telling a story. Like, he was telling a story like he really trying to put YNW Nelly behind bars for life. Like, he was telling a story forever, bro. Full on, no stop it. And then they asked him, was it a lie? Instead of bro to say no or yes, instead of him to say no, instead of yes, this man said, no, it's not a lie. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. No. Instead of him to say yes, it got confused when I said, they asked him, is this a lie? He's supposed to say no. Or I don't know which one it is. Did you steal the thing knowing that you did? No, I did not. Yeah, he's basically supposed to tell you no. But he's like, yes, it is a lie. And so it's just like, this is not your bro. This is a snitch. This is a rat. Like, bro, YNW Nelly is going to be put behind bars for a long time. Long time.
Caught lying under oath. When did everybody leave? From Fredo's? I was sitting on the back of the pool, probably looking like 30 minutes. And then somebody else came. They came with another car. It was Track, Melly, Bortland, and Kobe. They left, and Fredo Bang left too. And they left me in the back. They left me in the backyard of Fredo Bang house by the pool. So I was there for like probably another 30 minutes to an hour. What did they do? So this is the morning after the murder? Did they say where they went? They said they was going to get the guns. Guns. Obviously the murder weapon is what he's hinting at here. They said they had to throw the guns because I know they was riding with guns, and they said they got in a shootout. They said they ain't shooting back, so they had to throw the guns so the police won't get them. They had to go back and get the guns. That's all I was thinking in my head. So y'all had to throw the guns. I understand the police is around. Did somebody at any point, did they say they found a gun that was bloody? At the time, yes. Kobe did tell me that. Kobe told me that. Like, he whispered to me. But I'm still like gaining my thoughts at the time. Holy shit. This is fucking wild. This is literally one of Melly's friends and Juvie's friends saying this. What motivation would he have to lie like this? You know what I mean? The guns that they were looking for, did either Bortland or Melly indicate they shot back? To the best of my knowledge, no. Has anybody since October 26, 2018 identified who was in the drive-by? No. Has anybody put up a bounty to find the people that did the drive-by? No. Has anybody retaliated against anybody that you're aware of that was involved in the drive-by? No. What he's pointing out here is usually in this type of situation, Melly would be trying to retaliate, is what he's saying, when no one was trying to retaliate. Who was in the car at the gate? Me, AD, Kobe, and Tay. Not Melly, no. At one point when they were going home, did the Jeep go in a different direction? Objection to form, he testified they were following each other. I don't recall. Y'all passed the McDonald's at 3:46 and got to the gate at 3:50. The Jeep that matched the description passes a school up here. Were you aware whether Jamie picked up garbage at the YNW house or at Fredo's house at some point? Whoa. Is he hinting that she was getting rid of evidence, obviously? Maybe his clothes or something? No, not that I know of. Did Mr. Williams and Miss King have a back and forth on social media? Text messages where there was some animosity? I believe so. It was just like Melly felt his mama was controlling him, and I guess Sack agreed on that, and it just went from there. There actually is evidence of Sack Chaser and Melly's mom having some sort of beef going on at some point, and he's pretty much confirming that. Do you know of any incident where one of the YNW crew got the record company locked out of an account or social media account or anything like that? The only thing I can think of really is that around the time of Juvie passing, I had his account on my phone. I'm the only one who knew the password, and I remember, I think it was Juvie's auntie and Melly's mom. They called some type of detective to get his account disabled because I wouldn't give the password to them. Before Juvie passed or after? After. What? Melly's mom and Juvie's aunt disabled his Instagram account after he died? Why would they want to do that? Hiding messages or something? But that's not really how it works if you get a subpoena for messages.
Maybe for privacy, bro. For privacy, bro. The mom of YNW Nelly and Juvie's auntie, they should have questioned everything about what happened to Juvie. Why did Juvie die? They should have questioned it. Not wait afterwards getting a detective to disable his account and everything. You should have got a detective to say what happened to him. The auntie, that's a family member to Juvie. You should have had an investigator trying to figure out what happened to Juvie himself. I don't understand what is this waiting process of when we hear someone die, we wait before we start doing something. Why?
Alright, here's cross-examination. The allegation of the lawsuit against you, it says that you wanted to assist Jamal Dimmons in propelling his music career. That's why he made the false statements to law enforcement. Is any of that true? No. Were you happy for Jamal when he got his contract? Absolutely. Just like you'd be happy for you if you had a contract. I would assume so, yes. Because you're all friends, correct? Right. Support each other? Yes. You all live together, correct? Yes. Jamal Dimmons let you live at the house he was paying for, correct? Yes. He could have said, hey, it's my house, you gotta get your own house, correct? Correct. Did he ever charge you rent? No. Do you know anything about Cortland Henry's finances from 2018 to present? Probably getting paid to drive Melly around? What? He said that Bortlet was Melly's driver? Are you stating that Cortland Henry was living lavishly because he was driving Jamal Dimmons around? You just trying to be funny, but no, I'm just going to say no because I'm not going to pass the hedge. What has Track done to facilitate finances to any of the other defense in this lawsuit? Manage Melly? I'm sorry, he managed Melly. I'm asking about the money how much money has been given to any of the defendants in this lawsuit through Jameson Francois. I'm not sure. You know who Mariah Hamilton is? Melly's girlfriend. Couple of tough questions. Were you aware of any allegations of Sack sending her pictures of his penis? No. Were you aware of allegations regarding her getting pregnant and having an abortion? No. And that's pretty much it. Holy shit. A lot of new details I feel like that
I am not gonna lie, but this is not a homie. This is a rat. Bro was telling, I don't know who he was telling, but he was telling the investigator, I'm gonna just say investigator, he was telling the investigator everything. YNW Nelly is going to spend life in prison, or if they, I heard they're trying to bring back the death penalty. If it's not life in prison, he'll go to the death penalty. And if it's not the death penalty, he's going to spend all his rest of his years of his life in prison. One right after the other. One right after the fudging ever. Because, bro, whoever this guy that you said is your friend is not your friend, bro. He just admitted that you got rid of the murder weapon. On top of that, he admitted that you had something to do with the murder. Like, bro, you had Juvie in your hands laying to die. You could have took him to the hospital. You didn't do that. You literally had Juvie in your hands and watched him die in your hands. Bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but they're gonna tell you right now that you spending life in jail, man. You spending life in prison, bro. Off of what this guy said, I'm sorry, bro. You're done. You're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. You're done. You're done. You're cooked. Like, this guy cooked you, bro. Like I said, he sounded like a plane that went down and still had the box in the confinement safe and told it like a story, like a audiobook. Like you're cooked. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just like, bro. I don't know. Like, probably "Murder on My Mind" is the last famous song we gonna hear on you. Because everything else, I just don't know, bro. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I feel so bad, but it's just like I don't, because after hearing you had someone dying in your hands and you couldn't even go take him to the hospital, you just let him die in your hands. I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, for real, I'm speechless. I'm like, damn, bro. Potentials. If you're new, subscribe. Sneaky Gang Potentials. Like the video, yes. Comment down below what you think of this video and what you think of YNW Nelly spending the rest of his time in prison. And also, share it to whoever, family, friends, brothers and sisters, cousins, nephews and nieces, so they don't do something like this, or they have someone that they know would do something like this. Hopefully they don't. Exes that have anything against you, hopefully they don't. Exes in the past and exes that we hope that you don't have in the present or the near future. Remember, we pray for success, not for failure. This your boy Sneakywesti, or Sneakywesti, however you want to say. We both appreciate it. Love you very much, Sneaky Gang Potentials. Also, don't y'all forget to hit that bell if you haven't done so, but you need to do so now. And this has been another successful reaction video. Peace. Yeah, bro. Like, he's cooked. He's done, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, the way I'm looking at it is just like, bro, he not coming out of this one. Baltimore didn't really say guilty. He just said no conduct. So no conduct kind of means like I'm not on either side. Well, it's kind of in the middle. So he's not guilty. He's not pleasant guilty and no guilty. He's just in the middle. And then you got this dude just confess like an audiobook. Like he ain't got no ties to nothing. He not getting paid for it. Nothing. He's just telling it how it is. I'm like, damn, bro. That ain't no friend. That's a snitch. I'm just saying.
Got an attitude, what you better say, so I ain't mad at you. For sure. I'm a fuck, like I said, but no, my baby poppin' that Adderall.